tonight, as he is wont to do at this point in his career in terms of the playoffs. 386 career made threes now for the King, and that passed his old teammate Ray Allen for second all time. He only hit one tonight, but it was enough to move him behind only Steph Curry on the all-time postseason list. Here is his head coach, Frank Vogel.
Hey, Frank, Mike Trudell back in LA. You gave up 41 points in the third quarter and then way down to 17 in the fourth. Aside from just shots went in, shots didn't, what was the difference you thought defensively?
Well, we just, obviously we wanted to try to take the ball out of James and Russ's hands, so we did a lot of double teaming, and we were really active in the first half, getting to shooters. We had some breakdowns, getting to some in the third quarter, and that led to them getting going a little bit, and then they made some against good coverage. But we just, we stayed home a little bit more. We continued to mix our coverages in the fourth quarter, and we did a better job in the fourth, getting to shooters like we did in the first half.
Frank, AD said after the first game that he needed to go quicker. That was one adjustment he could make against Houston's defense. He was 15 for 24 tonight. It seemed like he had that. What did you make of his game on both ends, and specifically on the offensive side?
Yeah, he was terrific. Obviously, like you said, trying to go quicker before double teams, and we try to get the ball to him more on the move. And that allowed him to kind of catch and go. Got going a little bit, and then defensively, he just has the ability for us to stay home. Where he can play ones, and we don't have to double as much when he's matched up on some of those guys on the perimeter. So just a great two-way performance.
Hey Frank, it's Dave. After game one, you stuck by Rondo and you told us all that he was going to have a positive impact on this series. What did you see out of him tonight, and did he approach game two any different than game one in your eyes?
Did he approach it differently? I don't believe he approached it differently. I think he probably played a little bit better, but game one was his first game in 6 months or something like that. So you have to forgive a little bit of rust, and he has such an impact. His impact on our team is measured in swag, and just the confidence that he brings to our group. And you saw that he was a plus 28 tonight. Took the assignment of guarding James and guarding Russ at certain times, and really wreaked havoc defensively for us. Both on the ball and then helping us mix coverages and those types of things, and just we have to try to keep this team off guard. And obviously he did a great job with that. Kept his turnovers low. Had a lot of assists. Just a great Rondo performance.
Hey Frank, it's Bill Oram. I'm wondering if you could describe kind of the mood of your group going into the fourth, obviously understanding what was on the line in that fourth quarter, and then also those opening possessions where LeBron went really hard at the rim and finished right at the rim. Felt like he had a little bit of that extra playoff juice. What did those possessions do to get you guys back on track?
Yeah, we're at our best when he's in attack mode, and his thing offensively to mix pitches is about being in attack mode, but still beating them over the top too. And he was aggressive in both ways, and our mindset going into the fourth quarter was we had some breakdowns getting the shooters, things that we could tighten up and do better, and we understand that this team has the ability to make 5, 6, 7 threes in a row and go on big runs like we did in the third quarter, and to not overreact to that, to stay the course with what was working for us in the first half. We did that, and we were able to get our defense set and under control in the fourth.
Allison?
Sure. Kyle?
Frank, you mentioned that Rondo hasn't played since March 10th, I guess. He also hasn't talked to us publicly during that time, but what feedback have you gotten from a guy who's trying to make that adjustment to getting back on the court after that, like the time? What is sort of the biggest thing that he has to do personally?
He just has to find his rhythm. You know what I mean? He plays the game. He's been working extremely hard since he got back into the bubble. Every off day, making sure they're playing 3-on-3, 4-on-4, making sure that he was continuing to build over the last, whatever it's been, week, 10 days, 2 weeks, since he's been in here. And, all that work paid off tonight, because it's just a matter of getting your legs under you, working on your rhythm and timing with your shot and your passing and your reads and all those types of things. And like I said, all that work paid off with a great performance tonight.
You went small a lot when you started JaVale. What was the reason behind that?
Our centers are still going to have a role in this series, and the plan was to go with Dwight as well. And we've been working with those guys in terms of how to play against this team, which is unique. But we went on a heck of a run toward the end of the third with Markieff at the 5, the end of the first. Okay, and with Markieff playing, we wanted to just stay with that group, and just how the game played out. Sometimes you got to ride that hot hand or the hot lineup, and the plan was to play JaVale and Dwight, but we obviously audibled at that point.